Good morning, everyone. John Spencer, Operations for Team 13, and this is the Thursday morning, September 23rd brief. Overall, fire activity yesterday was still minimal across the fire footprint. We had a little bit of cloud cover and moisture came in just a little bit across the fire, and so therefore our heat that's building up across the fire is still building, but it was moderated yesterday. So still fire behavior is minimal. But we still expect it to continue to increase as we dry out over the rest of this week. And then we are hearing rumors that there might be some more moisture coming in, which would be much needed relief again for us in what we're trying to accomplish. But a good day yesterday on the fire. We're getting really close here in the next couple days to finishing our primary line, which is our main objective. And so right now, the lines are all in. We're just finishing up the cleanup on those lines. And then the big one today is we received from the forest our suppression repair plan. And so now we can start engaging on the cleanup and the returning the actions that we did out there back to their natural state. Dozer lines, hand lines, et cetera, road disturbances, et cetera. So all the crews will be assessing their areas for that, and then we will be engaging in those overall. But yesterday in Division Papa, as I told you yesterday on Pasola Mountain, the spot fire that we had on the south side of Pasola was checked, and crews put a line around it. And so that was the only one that we saw yesterday in that area. They're expecting maybe a couple more could be popping up in that northern section just based on fire activity prior to the rain. But they're keeping an eye and monitoring that. So that was a good grab. It was about 1.8 acres, and so they've got that checked. Crews also in Division Papa were working with the heavy equipment on the primary line. They still have a section of primary line off here to the west on the 7020 road that they're working on. So they're going to get that wrapped up here in about 3 days, they think. They'll have that all completed. And when I say wrapped up, they got to process the logs, haul the logs off, get all the slash off, et cetera, to make it clean and ready in case we ever have to put fire from that edge. It'll be ready to go. And so that's what was happening in Papa, and that'll be ongoing today. And they're also, like I said yesterday, they're doing some mastication work on a check line using a road system of 6341. And they're checking that line to keep this fire's progression from backing across that road system, just to slow it down. And then in Division Kilo Golf, equipment continued to process logs along their primary line in this section. And they're taking those logs and decking them. And then they're chipping the slash to remove the piles of slash that are along that primary line. The road grading that they were doing across the division is completed. And so that will no longer be happening. So roads are looking better. And so that's a good thing for travel. And then in Division Alpha Whiskey down here on our southern flank, the crews are done with the primary line. They're done cleanup and chipping. And so now with the suppression repair plan, they are now going to be engaging in little areas where we have dozer check lines from the previous team's work. They'll go in and start rehabbing some of these lines and the hand lines, et cetera, and any disturbance across this divisional front, they will start bringing it back to normal. One thing that we often don't do, though, when we still have active fires, we don't do that work on the primary line until we have this fire contained totally and put to bed. And right now we're still not at full containment. And so on the primary line, they will keep that work till later. And then in our suppression repair group that's working up here in the Ripplebrook and Rainbow campgrounds, made great progress in Ripplebrook, got all the snagging done, all the hazard trees removed and decked. And now they're moving into Rainbow Campground to do the snagging. And then after that, they'll be doing the chipping work to take all the slash from those trees and cleaning it up. And so they're looking at about 3 to 4 more days to complete that project. And then they will be moving on to other hazard tree work across the perimeter that we have identified already, and I'll share with you later. So anyways, good day overall. Crews have good attitudes, morale's up. Everybody's functioning very well, good relationships with the forest and the people that we interact with, all our cooperators. And so right now it's been good, and safety record's been good too, so we're real thankful for that. But anyways, hopefully that was beneficial to you, and look forward to talking to you tomorrow.